Hello and welcome to the channel. President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu has again departed the country almost 2 weeks after returning from a month's vacation in France. While some news reports are saying that Tinubu has traveled for another sick leave, his media team saying a lie, the man dey on a walking visit in Europe. Naijasha, it seems anytime this man travel out, he dey sick. Him go hear him when he finally become a president. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tinubu departs Nigeria for Europe on walking visits. A statement by his media office said Tinubu was scheduled to return to the country shortly for preparations towards his official swearing-in as the 16th president on May 29, 2023. The statement issued Wednesday by the office of the president-elect and signed by Tunde Rahman said the president-elect will use the opportunity of the trip to fine-tune the transition plans and programs and his policy options with some of his key aides without necessary pressures and distractions. Rahman noted that during the visit, the president-elect would engage with investors and other key allies with the goal of marketing investment opportunities in the country and his administration's readiness to enable a business-friendly climate through policies and regulations. He added that Tinubu hopes to convince them of Nigeria's readiness to do business under his leadership through mutually beneficial partnerships premised on jobs creation and skills acquisition. Rahman said already, meetings with multi-sectoral actors in Europe's business community, including manufacturing, agriculture, tech, and energy, had been lined up. According to him, reviving the country's economy forms a major plank of Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, and the meeting is part of his efforts to re-establish Nigeria's importance in the global economic chain and create empowering opportunities for the country's huge youth population. Rahman stressed that the president-elect had hitherto promised to hit the ground running, adding that the visit was reflective of his commitment to the promise as he had already begun talks with global actors in the important areas of the economy and security. Before he left the country, Tinubu met with the House of Representatives candidates for Speaker and Deputy Speaker, endorsed by his party, the All Progressives Congress, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas and Honorable Benjamin Kalu, who were presented to him by the Joint Task Team of the House. Meanwhile, former presidential aide Reno Omokri has claimed that the support President Muhammadu Buhari and the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, give to the president-elect Bola Tinubu does not come from a place of love. Omokri claimed that Tinubu uses fear to control his minions. The media personality noted that what has stopped Sanwo-Olu and his likes from rebelling against Tinubu is the fear of meeting the same fate as former Lagos governor Akinwumi Ambode. Omokri subsequently called on the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to join forces with the Labour Party (LP) and seize control of the National Assembly so as to limit Tinubu's influence. Speaking via Instagram, the political analyst wrote, "Let us remember that Tinubu is a gangster, a known drug lord. He is vulnerable. He has his Achilles heel. And Tinubu's sword of Damocles is the fear that he uses, like Satan, to control his kingdom. Not all of the people in his patronage network kowtow to him because of love. Buhari does not love Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu would love to be free of Tinubu. Many members of the SW caucus of the APC are eager to be rid of his overbearing yoke. What stops them from rebelling against him is Tinubu's ability to give them the Ambode treatment. That is where the PDP comes in. We must be the antidote to his fear. We must provide hope to the judiciary and his minions that it is possible to clip Tinubu's wings. And the way to do this is by working with the Labour Party and all other opposition parties to seize control of who becomes what in the upcoming National Assembly. We can do it. Kwankwanso has got his coveted revenge against Ganduje in Kano and no longer needs Tinubu. He should be able to put national interest above any other now. Erdogan did it to Fethullah Gulen, and we can do it to Tinubu. A united opposition poised to take control of the North will embolden the judiciary to stand up to Tinubu and make them the true last hope of the Nigerian people. Also, popular Nigerian activist Aisha Yesufu has weighed in on the obedient verbal attacks on the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God RCCG, Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Recall that Adeboye had said that Nigeria would prosper under the incoming administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The clergyman said Tinubu can fix Nigeria with God's help. Adeboye, represented by Special Assistant Pastor Dele Balogun, stated this at the monthly Thanksgiving service at the RCCG headquarters in Ebute Metta. He said, "Let us pray for the incoming government that God will support it and give it the grace to do the right thing. Thank God the president-elect has promised to fix Nigeria. If God helps him, Nigeria will prosper in his hands." However, Adeboye's statement did not sit well with Obedience, who berated the clergyman for showing support for the president-elect's incoming administration. Reacting to the attacks on Adeboye, Yusufu took to a Twitter handle to justify the vituperations against the cleric. Speaking via Twitter, the activist insisted that anyone who tells Nigerians to accept the 2023 elections as the will of God should get ready for the insults that comes with it. She wrote, "Anyone who comes out to tell Nigerians that they should take the 2023 election as the will of God should also be ready to take the disrespect, as they call it, as also the will of God." In other news, the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal has fixed Thursday, May 18, 2023, for the continuation of the pre-hearing regarding the petition filed by the Allied People's Movement (APM) on its presidential candidate, Chichi Oje. The party is challenging the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) as the winner of the February 25th presidential elections. In the petition marked CA ABJ PEPC 042022, the party is challenging the results of the presidential election on grounds of irregularities, including the mutilation of election results. The party argued that Tinubu did not have a validly nominated vice president. According to the party, he was not validly sponsored by the APC. Listed as first to fifth respondents in the petition are INEC, APC, Bola Tinubu, Kashim Shettima, and Kabir Masari. The five-man panel, presided over by Justice Arunat Samani, shifted the date to Thursday next week upon the request by the Petitioners' Council and the confirmation of the agreement by counsel to the respondents. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.